Hello. We are in week 18. There are only 2 assignments left for this semester. You have a due now, which will be turned in on Monday. That is our last normal day. This morning you should have picked up a new due now. That due now will be due on Monday. It's only worth 12 points, but 12 points is better than 0 points. So, you also have a review packet that is due on the day of your exam. I am recording in second period. Second period, your exam is at 10:40 in the morning on Tuesday. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, when is your review packet due? 10:40. If your mama is bringing it to me at 10:50, it's late, and you will get a 0. And it's non-negotiable. Is everyone clear on that? What?
If we don't have it, would you advise just not showing up?
Why wouldn't you have it though?
Like if we forgot it at home.
Why would you forget it at home?
Because people make mistakes.
People don't make mistakes like that. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, your packet is due on the day of your exam. It is due at 10:40 for second period or 8:30 for first or whatever day you're on. It is due that day. You will not recover well from a 0 on this review packet. I hope you understand why I'm such a hard nose about this, because we've spent all week doing it. Does that make sense? All you've had to do is copy. It has taken no intellectual strain in order to accomplish this. So, make sure you have your review packet. It is due promptly when your exam begins. That is your final grade going in. Yesterday was the deadline for all late assignments. Hopefully you got in your assignments that you needed to. I will still, of course, accept week 17 due nows, of course, because week 17 was yesterday. So if you have any due nows from week 17, you have to hand it to me at my desk, because you'll notice there's no box in the front of the room because it's over. And I am so relieved. I'll start putting in grades here during fourth period today, and start finalizing grades so you can see what you're going into the midterm with. Any questions, concern, comments? Review packet is due the moment your exam begins. I will be collecting it very promptly, so please make sure. Going back to that review packet, we are going to finish tomorrow. First period today, we got all the way on to the second back, and we had technology errors. So we, as second period, could even get even further than that. So that's exciting. So we will definitely be finishing tomorrow, which is pretty damn exciting, which means you can go into your weekend ready to go and not having to worry about completing a packet, which is nice, correct? Do you feel that way about all of your exams? Nice. By the way, AP World's had your back. Whether you've appreciated it or not, I've had your back through this whole damn thing. Anyway, everyone good? Everyone knows exactly what's happening for the next week? What to the boards. Let's do it. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the kingdom that is located in present-day Thailand in Southeast Asia. They control the Malaccan Strait. Good. What do we got, Avery?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Try it.
Sure. Yeah.
Sounds good to me. Sharvia Empire. On your whiteboard, how did the Sharija Empire, how do you say it?
Srivijaya.
Say it one more time.
Srivijaya.
Srivijaya. Say one more time.
Srivijaya.
Srivijaya. Is that better?
Okay. Yeah.
Well, it sounds better already. Please tell me, how did the Sharia Vijaya make money? Good. Come on. What do we got, Daniel? They charge tariffs on all who use the Malaccan Strait. On your whiteboard, please tell me, what is the name of the most prosperous kingdom in Southeast Asia? What is the name of the most prosperous kingdom in Southeast Asia? Who is it? Leah? Kaimir. On your whiteboard, what religion is a majority of the population still to this day? It's one of the few countries in the world. Callie? Buddhist. On your whiteboard, please tell me They are, the Chimera are going to limit control to what body of water? Okay, what two bodies of water? Because the other one is the big one. What two bodies of water do they limit access to? What do we got? Lauren? Indian Ocean Basin and the South China Sea. On your whiteboard, please tell me who used the Americas as a political refuge or a fresh start. They bring women because they are settling the land. They do not blend with the natives. Who is it, Lopez? England. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the Spanish implemented stratified social structure that was racially based? What is it, Andrew? On your whiteboard, if I was American-born Spanish person, what would be my labeling in the system? So I'm going to try something. Good. Jack. Creoles. On your whiteboard, what is the name of the capital city of the Aztecs? Good. What is it, Miranda? Sounds good. On your whiteboard, please tell me what year did the Columbian Exchange open? Oh, God, people. Oh, jeez. What year, Gabby? In 1492. Because what happened, Gabby, in 1492? There you go. She did my little rhyme for me. On your whiteboard, what civilization is located in the Andes Mountains in South America? They are known for their stonework, their use of the Mita system, and their road system. What do we got, Jose? On your whiteboard, please tell me what is... they use America as a business opportunity, specifically fur trapping. They blend with the natives because they weren't settling and because they need their help. Marley, the French. On your whiteboard, please tell me if you're Iberian born, you were born in what country according to? Good, Marley. Spain. No, it's just Spain and technically Portugal. But typically when you hear Iberian, it's typically referring to Spanish. Like one of my favorite salads ever is called the Iberian Caesar salad. And it's got a Spanish flair to it. It's so good. It's really good. What? On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the only country the Portuguese get in the Americas? Lopez. There you go. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the gentleman who converts the kingdom of Malay to Islam to attract traders? Who is it? Maddie. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the regional trade center for Western Africa that is located on the cusp of the Saharan Desert? It becomes a major cultural center and religious center. What do we got more? Timbuktu. On your whiteboard, who are my 3 gunpowder empires? When you watch these videos, do you listen to the boards or do you skip the boards?
I skipped. I was thinking about writing down the questions.
You do know that it's good review, but you just go straight on. And people are so proud. You're like, yeah, is that great? Like they should be so proud of you, idiots. Ethan, on your whiteboard, please tell me. Don't you understand it's good for you to hear it?
It's just like fluff.
Oh, this is fluff.
Because it's like a sandwich. It's like the bread on a sandwich. And I just want to eat the meat that's in the middle.
I'm so uncomfortable because all of this is still referring to me. On your whiteboard, I'm so generally uncomfortable. What century was the commercial revolution in? Good. No. What is it, Carly? On your whiteboard, what century is the Enlightenment in? Vaishnavi.
17.
What century was the Age of Exploration in? What do we got? Tessa. Every single day, I just beat the shit out of that name. I'm so sorry. Well, because I have a test first period, and then I have a test the second period, and it's just like stressful. On your whiteboard, please tell me what is the name of the 2 most popular items created in home industries? What do we got? Mary Ellen. What century was the bubonic plague in? Michael, on your whiteboard, what century was the Japanese Tokugawa taken over? Jack, on your whiteboard, please tell me what is the 3 ways the mandate of heaven presents itself. Bless you. Bless you. What do we got? Ellie.
Present revolt, natural disaster, and outside invaders.
Perfect. All right, let's go. Did we finish Chimere? Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with spread of religions. Southeast Asia. Is in the crossroads of Indian Ocean Basin trade, monsoon winds, South China Sea, and Yellow Sea. Due to the fact they have a very diverse population / cultural blending. This region has more religions than anywhere else in the world. Now, on like Monday night, will you watch my videos throughout the week and listen to my whiteboard review? That would be a good way to do it, correct? Instead of me wasting my time recording whiteboards, apparently. Because it's fluff, or the bread, I believe was the quote. Mediterranean Sea Basin. This is the first basin to be fully controlled / covered by trade. Who can tell me why it's the first one? It makes logical sense. What do you got?
Is it because of the Roman Empire?
No. Lopez?
It's most civilizations started.
No. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the only completely encircled one by land. Is it easier to control an enclosed place or a wide open place? Enclosed, yeah, that's the reason. It's completely enclosed by land. Major trade cities like Alexandria, Genoa, and Venice were its top money makers. The Romans were the first to dominate it after they beat. Does anyone remember who they beat? Starts with a C. Andrew? Carthage. Eventually, the Italians, post-Crusades, will dominate the Med Sea Basin. Trade again. Trans-Saharan trade, this route opens during 1200 to 1450 due to the introduction of camels from the Middle East. This route will bring Islam to West Africa. It's already in East Africa. Why? Hello? Oh, now we're back to normal second period. Thank God. I was wondering where you were. Hello, why is it already in East Africa? What is the East Africa engaged in already? Daniel? No. Tessa? Indian Ocean Basin trade. Okay. Islam to West Africa and help West Africa thrive with trade. Major trade cities include Goya, Timbuktu, and Jean. Silk Road. This route opens during Roman and Han times between 600 BCE to 600 CE. With the discovery of silk by the Han, trade booms, and their largest client will be Rome. The Silk Road will grow in popularity and power under the Mongols' influence. And unification of the route. It will eventually begin dying out in the early 1900s with faster naval power, major cities, Smartland, and which is the capital for who? Whose capital city is the Mongol? damn it. It's the Mongols. Samarkand, Chang'an, which is in China, and Istanbul. Atlantic Ocean Basin. This route opens in 1492 with Columbus's discovery of the Americas. Eventually, this route will be responsible for triangular trade, an underlying triangular trade, which is manufactured goods from Europe. They go to Africa. Africa sells slaves. And the slaves go to Americas, in exchange for raw materials, which go back to Europe. It's also responsible for transatlantic slave trade, which I think that is pretty self-explanatory. Can we agree? Perfect. Indian Ocean Basin. This route opened during the Gupta dynasty. Parentheses, they discover the wind directions of the seasons. Monsoon winds. This will connect South Asia, parentheses India, Southeast Asia, parentheses Thailand, and Africa. The most popular goods are pottery, spices, and I'm going to underline spices because it's obviously the most popular, and silk from China. The wind directions are fall to winter, northwest, spring to summer, southwest. Major trading cities: Kilwa, which is in Africa, Great Zimbabwe, also in Africa, and Calcutta, which is in India. Southwest. Okay, syncretism is the blending of two religions together, or a religion who blends with local tradition, or a religion who blends with cultural traditions. Examples. Oh, is that from Gozen? Thank you. Tell her thank you, thank you, thank you. Examples. Sikhism. Parentheses, Islam. And Hindu. And it is in South Asia. Neo-Confucianism. Which is in East Asia. And the Antonia movement. Parentheses, Christianity with African folklore. Done. Neo-Confucianism, we're going to draw our little symbols. Neo-Confucianism symbol looks like this. It's the yin and yang. Go. It's also for Taoism as well. I'll write Taoism next to it. It's a syncretic blend of Buddhism and Confucianism. Buddhism originates in South Asia, while Confucianism comes from East Asia. This religion will be very popular I'm just looking at something super quick. Okay, this religion will be very popular in China and Japan. In China, people practice Confucianism in public and follow Buddhism in private. It's created during 1200 to 1450 in China. Okay, Hinduism. Their symbol is a little tricky. No, it isn't. Yes, it is. That was a lie. Okay, here we go. Do the best you can. It doesn't need to be perfect, but I just want you to be able to identify it. It kind of looks like a 3 to start. I'm aware. Oh, I have not done the service. John of Justice. It's not the worst thing I've ever done. Definitely not my best though. Alright. Hinduism. This box has a lot. This box has a lot. Okay. It's polytheistic. Founded in South Asia. Based on Aryan teachings and uses the caste system to support its beliefs. Vishnu, Shiva are the two top gods. The Bhagavad-Gita is the holy book. I'm going to underline our gods in our holy book. Those are key terms. They use reincarnation, which I'm also going to underline reincarnation. They use the reincarnation or not your. They use reincarnation. You are reborn after you die. They also use karma. I'm also going to underline that, which is the better you treat others, the better your position. The better your position will be in your next life. Monasteries, which I'm also going to underline, are used to achieve liberation. We'll finish that tomorrow. See ya! We did not finish Hinduism. Is everyone clear on that? We're in a pretty good spot though, don't you think? So, we did not finish Hinduism. We need to finish Hinduism. Do not forget to tell me. Goodbye. Please leave. Hustle.